Today we're going to have a look at the weekly challenge in Mini Motorways. This one is set in Beijing. And it is the week of the 1st of January. Happy New Year. We have unlimited traffic lights, double the number of bridges awarded, and only one of choice of upgrade is offered. I guess the good news at least is we know that choice is never going to be traffic lights. So it's essentially already removed the thing I want least. Though that's a funny sort of like give and take, because if it had been, say, roundabouts or bridges, both of them are more handy to just have an unlimited amount of, and then just occasionally get traffic lights, as opposed to having unlimited traffic lights where you'll see me use maybe one, maybe three, maybe none. Alright, so let's jump that guy directly down. Wonder if we'll get a different hub of yellow that's closer to this guy on the left. Don't really want these guys having to share that same little group. I mean, we're getting double bridges here anyway, and it doesn't seem like we're going to need that many bridges. Not too much in the way of water on this map, I don't believe. I don't know if anyone else has noticed this, but I feel like there's a certain rotation of maps that appear as the it's a weird spot for these blue houses. It's a series of maps that will appear as weeklies, and then there are ones that just never appear as weeklies. So like Dar es Salaam, Beijing, generally new maps. Wellington, you'll see sort of come up, but then you'll just never see. Is it Tokyo? The Japanese city we've got, or Los Angeles. I think it's very rare as well. It's not too long a journey that yellow has to have to get there. It's got 4 houses. I mean, that's a pretty decently sized neighborhood now. But they should be able to share, I'd imagine, almost the whole time. I would say soon we're going to see, we're going to change to using these lower houses as our primary connectors for that blue. In fact, let's get rid of that guy because it's such a long distance. I don't know if that's an more acceptable way of building this road. Let's do that. Does sound like I might be rapping my fingers here, but that's just the music for this particular song. I'm curious. For this particular level, rather, not particular song. I suppose it is this particular song as well. Alright, blue's sort of got some issues so far, and that's quite some long shots for not that many houses. Now being said, there's only 5 blue houses in total anyway. But those distances are pretty not great at the moment. Could cut the central blue to its houses. We can make a way more direct route. But since the yellow is the circular destination, we probably want to leave him as is. Well, I guess that new pink house we can attach in. That yellow house on the left, I'm not sure we got much use for him. Let's get him to face down to allow that space there to be an open option too. Because if we were ever going to use this yellow house, surely we'd have him pointing down to go towards that closest yellow building. Unless we do get another yellow building spring up. Alright, it's going to be kind enough to award us some motorways here. Now, I do stick with the logic of don't use a motorway until you absolutely have to. And so, since this is connectable around the top, we won't use the motorway yet. Although that is already a circular destination, so we could have some problems. That greenhouse on the right is closer, but we're just going to leave him for now. I imagine I am going to have to use a motorway for that green. We'll wait and see though. This level sort of coming up like it's just layering itself further and further out because every single road I build, I'm building like oh, we're out of motorway. I'm building like all the way around the outside. So it just sort of like makes everything longer and longer. So let's concede with this guy, bring that in, and we'll get him to head up there as a motorway. So we're probably in a similar situation. It's blue as well. What I'd do is put a roundabout in here, and then run those guys in as a separate road. There's a yellow right there. We have a long run of yellow up the top there that we can use support houses. And that is a scenario where we can use a motorway. Not a motorway, a set of traffic lights. So the traffic lights, in this case, what we're doing, and generally whenever you do use traffic lights, I think that it's most important that you have, say, like a T setup where the primary road is the top of the T, and then the bottom of the T is the secondary road. The reason for that is that every time this guy is always going to be the first choice for who is taking these deliveries, and so we want him to have the green light all the time that we're just basically saying to him, just ignore that this is an intersection and just fly on through. It's only if we ever reach critical point that we're getting these guys to come in. And because I've got an extra one, possibly I should just be using a roundabout in there, just so that no one has to stop as they're moving through. We'll wait and see at the moment. You've gotten the luxury of another motorway here too. It's looking okay. That pink down the bottom right is looking busy. It's got a lot of houses supporting it. It's just sort of a long distance that they have to travel. Alright, so that pink's got some help down the bottom, so it should be okay. So I'll go another motorway. Don't love that I have to. I also don't love that that blue on the left is still using a motorway that only has 2 houses attached to it. Does feel like yellow's got some issues with the amount of houses distributed to each of these different buildings. Actually, I only just realised I've got this green community at the top here. They can certainly be the one taking responsibility for that. That's a blue that is running on 2 houses down here, so there's no way that's going to sustain. Don't have that motorway coming in yet, so we have to get these guys back on because they're the only ones that are actually looking after him at the moment. There we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this motorway as soon as this guy's cleared up. Because I want to add one of these blue houses into his setup. So because this blue house in the bottom left of this 5 on the top right, it can't turn around while that motorway is there, but if we put it in there while the motorway's gone, then it'll let us sort of flick it around like that. Looks way uglier, but does the trick. Now, these houses here are what we really want over using this motorway. Taking off, we can see a lot of yellow is struggling to handle the amount that we need. So What we want to do is just shift some yellow houses around to get this better set up. This guy's got 4 and he's struggling, so let's just for now just quickly give him that assist. But you can see that the other yellows aren't looking too great either. Now this yellow at the top, I do want to give him this long-awaited roundabout. I think that'll smooth up what's going on there for him. And I think that what we want to do is give a roundabout to this guy. Let's just pause for a second. And similar thing, we'll get these guys to like cut through here. Just let them all use a roundabout, and then we'll let those 5 houses down the bottom try and take care of this yellow down here. We've got this long road down here for orange, so I'm still not sure we actually need. Let's get rid of it for now and sort of open that space up to more houses being made. Or the opposite of what I want there. I want more houses. I don't want big guys sitting on someone else's road. Alright, and so we've also got these yellow here. Let's turn these guys around. Put them on that road. This pink here is on that road. We turn these 2 guys around. Them in there helping out. I can't believe that this pink is doing as badly as it is. I guess it just must be the distance to its network. Really want to get more pink houses connected to this guy. Oh, that one will help. Alright, yellow houses that we can connect all the way over here. Do we have anything? Well, I guess we can give them that one at least. So these guys slowly battle to just sort of stay on top here. Getting that yellow house down here means that we can possibly trade one of the other yellow houses at the top back to our guy that's really struggling. What we can also do is that. Try and help yellow skip the this setup. It is funny that some of these like sort of had to turn around and go back to get there. I know it won't be funny when I lose because I did it, but yellow houses available anyway. We've got this one guy here. I mean, I'm not sure if I can connect him across. There's blue houses that are on that network that could then cause grief. Can't fit. I can fit that in there. Okay, great. So let's do this. Try and like clean that up a bit more too. And again, I'm gonna kill myself because I've used a roundabout, and it's just made all my cars break down because I can't figure out how to manipulate a roundabout that's just been entered in. And these guys aren't leaving home, so that's the end of that. Because these guys are still just going on the straight road through the middle. Oh well, nothing I can do about that when I misplay a roundabout. which I put my faith too much in a roundabout, thinking it's going to get played well. Earlier than I would have liked. Still not too bad a score, I suppose. Any questions or comments, feel free to drop them below. And until next time, catch you later. See ya.